가장 아쉬운 대회였을 겁니다. 왜냐하면 SK텔레콤을 끝까지 몰아붙였습니다만 5세트 막판에 주저앉았기 때문입니다. 그래서 삼성이 원하는 것은 오직 한 가지, 바로 소환사컵을, 서머너스컵을 들어올리는 일입니다. 바로 이곳 중국에서죠. 레전드 네버 다이. 우승 트로피를 들어올릴 때까지 삼성은 결코 질 수 없습니다. 소개합니다. Let's welcome 랑 워먼 이취 환잉 삼성 갤럭시. Yes! former world championship 삼성 갤럭시. 탑레이너 큐베. 정규 앰비션. 미드레이너 크라운. 에이드 캐리 룰러. 서포트 권장준. 고첸섭 최우범 앤 하로. One more time. 럼 워먼 짜이치 환잉 삼성 갤럭시.
Samsung in that deciding last game of the season, laning focus here for sure. So we went away from the Chogats, the Maokais. We're going straight for the lane very defensively, even when his laners are doing good. Certainly not going to say that with the mid lane.
Flashes in, go! He knew the damage. BDD gets a solo kill the third time around.
Now, though.
Right, Crown's at 600 health, and Ulti could almost kill him. Of course, across the wall, they're going to go for this one. He's going to wait for the stun to land. Ulti pops across, not enough to kill Cleanse Blade. The second stun comes in, and that's going to be BDD. Falling Ambition was waiting for the play, and the first down 9, but Ambition now wants to make it a bit more difficult. Looking for the top lane flank. Kube pulls Zago first. Ulti comes across, trying to dodge the auto attack, but will it be enough for Samsung Galaxy? Could be holding aggro, letting Ambition go for the duel, but he can't do enough damage. Going to try again, but he pulls aggro with Khan. Could pick him up. One more attack will slay him. The passive going to try to time out. Oh, but Ambition charges him.
Top lane kill, even though it was messy.
No flash available for Khan. Would have flashed for an auto, probably got the kill, but no cooldown on the Q either. Nice map movements means they do pick up the first turret blood, but it's going to be an answering turret for Samsung.
That lane priority going to keep that 350 extra gold from first turret on the Longzhu side, but this game you see now only 600 apart. And who would have guessed Samsung Galaxy to actually have the strong enough early game that they're actually up, or at least close, up in kills at the very least.
That off. Currently, though, in the fog of war.
Goes onto the tank, though, not easy to kill Ambition. Knock him out of the back line, and Malzahar, he's going to flash away, so Crown's out of the fight. Now the Cataclysm with the front line, look for Ambition. Getting lower and lower, 400 health, still taking attack. One more shot will do him, and Prey gets him that kill. Now Ruler on the backside, can't get the kill because he's going to stay alive through the satchel. And now looking for one more chase in. The Blasco going to get him a bit to safety. Samsung Galaxy going to disengage. And Kube in the 1v3 finds the kill on the Prey. Does he have 4 teammates around the hook to buy some time? One more shot will do him in. Khan gets it. Gorilla knocked back to safety. Now Core JJ also cutting back against the shield, but Khan is on the chase. As soon as he gets the leap strike up, he gets himself the double kill. Now the push on for Ruler, flashing the stun, gets himself another 2-2 into this one. Over the wall goes Khan, staying alive. Longzhu. I make that actually 3 kills.
Down about half.
Points available for both junglers. Spike Blade comes in. Blue team picks it up. On, grabs it off Ambition. Smite actually comes in a little earlier on that one. Now they re-engage the Giants. Then comes across and Prey losing his life yet again. Out he goes, 4v5 in the chase for Samsung.
He's going to get there. This is where the extra...
Talking about stats in the front line. Low health going tank, but look at the back line access out of Khan. And Cuz coming in for that one, and BDD gets the first first kill to Core JJ support. Maybe not the best kill, but their jungler's dead, so 4v4. Prey looking for more. He's going to find himself that double kill as the opposing marksman is gone. Gorilla staying alive. The hook not going to land on Kube, and he can't get anything with a slicing Maelstrom. A whiffed ultimate out of the AP cannon as Khan chases for a bit more ambition. Likely to lose his life. One more shot. I'll do him in, and yes, another trade of kills. 2 for 3. Favor of Long.
Look true there. It is not something like a Tiamat that you might see for pushing. As
Big double ults coming across. Plenty of damage. There's suppression as well. Flash still dies. The explosive charges. Ruler gets himself that kill. There's the damage.
They have Cuvée ready whenever possible. Re-engage is available with all the CC on the side of Samsung. Longzhu are in crisis mode until they can reset.
And I actually like this response from Khan with his teleport down. Never mind.
Sun on the front line. Looking to get the kill on the Gorilla. Not just yet, though. Staying alive for a bit more. Kuga on the side is going to lot out of this one. He's going to go for the re-engage, but Khan now might be running out of health. 400 health on him. Down to 800 now as well. The Hextrigger bomb still barely stays alive, but one kill comes through as it knocked down Ambition. The tank stats were enough. Khan made the right choice. Survived the ultimate as one kill came through for Longzhu.
I was just about to say, I like the reaction from Khan. It's a very small gold investment to pick up a Hexdrinker this late in, but it provides
Crowd's gonna die for that one. Nice pickup by BDD, knocking him down. But the trade kill comes in with the Proto Belt. Not gonna quite get that hook though. And Rulil tried to predict that one, but the kill gonna come through the hook. The jump on in, he's gonna knock down Prey. Yes, he does. The double kill actually comes out of Kube. Advantage Samsung Galaxy.
Big disconnect from the members of Longzhu. BDD flashes in when his Jax is back in base. When Prey is out of position, nothing he could do there. They lose the mid lane turret. Longzhu out of sync for the first time.
Contest for this one. Samsung Galaxy turned the fight win into a 30-minute Baron, and they've now got a sizable. We had around the map, of course, with the 3,000 gold lead plus a Baron buff. It is not easy to contest Samsung. Not a lot of threat on Ruler. A couple of feathers doesn't really mean too much. It tickles him as feathers tend to do here in this. His bot lane tier 2 fall.
Not in a side lane. Khan with an emergency teleport that didn't lead to anything there. Whole game plan kind of falling apart, where Samsung needs to barrel mid lane. There's not really a lot of options for Longzhu.
Now the question is, are they going to do another emergency teleport, or are they just going to give up this inhibitor in exchange for the outer turret on top side because they know they can't fight it? They know that even though this is a terrible trade, they have to take it because there's nothing else they're going to... And those can be comboed to take out anyone.
That's the hook. That might be the play. Playing on it too, but he's going to get away with this one. Core JJ staying alive. The re-engage comes across to the front line. A lot of health bars just getting pushed down as Cuz flashes away. Stays up on this one. The stun is going to break Crown. Zombie as Khan looks for the duel. This one, the magic of the stack, helping as much as he can for the team. Re-engaging and Cuz still finds the kill. And Khan refuses to die, but finally does. 2 for 1, make it 3, make it 4. It's only Ruler staying alive, but he's been cut short as that was the best team fight Longzhu could hope for.
There was a lot of deep vision. Now they're trying to force Cuvée to respond to a Baron stun.
5v4, there is no cannon, he can't join. Engage gives across, looking for Crown. They've got rid of the passive, and he's going to get able to flash down. Redemption gets a bit of health back on the squad. The re-engage for Core JJ. They still don't have the player just yet, but 1 kill in for Ruler. The suppression comes across. This should be 2 as Khan will drop, and that's a clean 2 for nothing without even having their top laner.
Longzhu knew they had to force something here in the teleport cooldown, but Samsung 4 versus 5 find the kill themselves. And by the time Cuvée arrives, it's a free Baron.
A second free Baron of the game might be the death knell predicted earlier. In this case, Gorilla opens up.
Sorry, the respawn still not here just yet. Turret number 7 falls for Samsung Galaxy. The gold lead about 6,000 here in this one as they look for the inhibitor itself. And the turret in front of it as Khan is still 6 seconds away.
They can try and push hard on this minion wave. 4 more seconds on the Jax, and they've got plenty of time.
No more turret to defend them. This is an inhibitor. It doesn't fight back. It just regens a little bit of health now. Ambition gets right back to the box on a 2 HP. He's going to be okay. A stun on the back line, but there's no follow through. Ruler going to stay alive. He's going to be okay. Inhibitor will fall. Given up by Longzhu. Just a poke coming out from the blue side, and they won't get much more. That is the second inhibitor fall as mid, but won't find much more. No follow through route from Prey just yet. The hook coming out. That was going to miss as well. Mid inhibitor going to fall. Baron still on for a minute, and 2 inhibitors are down. Core JJ, not quite a root on Ambition, but again, it's tanky. Stun's gonna land on the front line. Prey gets away with the quick silver slash, and that's some of the big cooldowns missing. Into the front line goes Cuz with the Cataclysm, but now he is alone and a bit isolated. The turret's gone, and he's been shut down. Ambition getting himself that kill as the turret's already fallen. Now the inhibitor to stay alive, but 5v4 with minions inside the base is almost certainly the game-closing fight.
No big ults left for Samsung. They saw Prey.
Definitive blow to the neck.
Surreal thing about this game, guys, is that, again, we remember, Longzhu chose blue side. Still, they went for a 4-1 strategy. Still, it was about...
Now pushed into the mid lane, 5v5. Looking to knock things down. They pull an Ambition. They find the Sun and Cuz. Here comes the charm. The jump in, the combo. Doesn't quite get anything yet, but the turn's going to fall. Ambition low, but still tanky enough to stay alive. Redemption buys a bit of time. Gorilla, though, below 1k HP as the push continues. Kube, free time on the side. A few more shots will knock down the last turret, and there is only the Nexus left to knock down. As Stunner really gets away. The lock-in device time as well with Prey. Can't quite get it. The dodge away from Cuz. 1 kill picks up. Now make it 2. Cuz gonna fall. Makes it 3 and 4. Galaxy.
What an opener! Samsung strike first here, gaining the...
And that ilk is still available if they want to. But Shen, of course, another one of the big top lane tanks, so it will be very durable top laners, pretty durable. Looks like Cinderhulk junglers here as well. The Orianna and Tilly are going to be a new twist in this matchup. Here as Cuz looks for the mid lane, Ambition right around him, but Crown is low, looks for the flash, Nagam gets it, and a flash away, but he's still going to go down. The chase in is there, first blood comes through for Cuz, getting revenge against Ambition.
Young and all his careers, they know BD smashes down.
He's got the cleanse, he's going to wait for the stun, here comes the re-engage to the top side, Shotgun to find 2 for this one, but it's still, it's going to be the damage coming across the top, and the kill in for Crown in the mid lane. Another one going to land, this could be Cuz dropping as well, 2 for 0 so far to Samsung Galaxy. Time to be stunned up if they want it, but there's no follow-up going to be
Have to
had.
use his ultimate to get there. Now they're definitely outnumbered.
2 kills, they cut him off properly. Here comes the wall. There's nowhere for Longju to go. Ulti pop as well. They're going to be durable for this one. 1 kill, make it a second one. The barrier pop means nothing, and the second kill comes in. 2 for 0 in the bot lane.
They didn't even have to mute any damage with the Taric ultimate there because they had the 4-2 easy dive for Samsung. Now let's see if they can actually continue to pressure this turret. Doesn't look like there's any defense on the way.
And they're playing Longju's game as well. Double control ward, triple control ward now on the bot side. Playing around the bot side, no interest in ganking the Cho'Gath, getting the maximum value. 2 kills, and also the first turret.
Impressive for Samsung yet again, playing to the team.
Rotate around, they're doubling down on their advantage. Longju actually being able to get any semblance of control bot side. The enemy AD carry is going to be out of it. They'll be low on that.
Ooh, the knockup actually gets him through it. The polybomb there as well. Shockman buys even more time, and the kill does come in. The layered crowd control. I don't know.
Those late game impacts picked it up for week 2, but dying with everything available seemed like an impossibility. Could have said the same about some of Longju's decision making in game 1.
Especially the barrier,
There
right?
you can cast it all. Well, she played for team fights and not the 4-1. We're hoping to scale it to late. And Rula got a face check in the fray. A lot of damage coming across. Juke's away from the stun, but this could be enough for Gorilla to drop down. Look for a bit more. There's Yielding coming across. There's no way for Prey to get any more damage in. The rest of the team joins in as well. Cuts quite low. The flash backwards. A nice knock to buy some time. In the wall, Weaver's wall won't quite find the rest of the team, but it is BDD isolated, coming in by himself 1v4 and flashes just to get himself killed regardless. 1-0 Samsung.
He did not have the lane priority for BD to walk straight down. He's pincered by Crown and taken down, even if the 4v4 fight was so even. It's now not 4v4.
Ooh, a drop comes in though. A kill through for Khan, getting one for himself. But the trade back is Cuz gonna lose his life. A nice little bit of damage out of Kuve's Shen. One for one on the bot side. Still, though, it means lane pressure for Samsung Galaxy in this top turret to fall.
Exactly. Samsung still with the extra man advantage here, and they will claim this objective afterwards. Can I just say that we should have all fights start with AD carries walking point blank into each other?
Sure, okay.
Makes the beginning extremely exciting there, and we did get to see, again, put in for Samsung. They could collapse at any moment here. Teleport starting to channel for Shen.
Crown backside. Oh, it's going to be a pickup there for the blue team, and here comes the Giant of vulnerability. The first kill coming through already for Crown. 1 for 0, and Cuz going to drop. They get in a second one, and it's going to be a Giant stun to the backside. This could be everything they need. Shotgun to buy a few seconds, but it doesn't matter. A triple kill coming across. 2 actually back in, but Khan not going to lose his life. BDD the last one to remain here, but he's in a 1 versus 3, and Crown gonna have the damage. King Me, a quadra kill for Samsung.
Deciding when to fight traditionally. Tradition's gone. Opposite day is here, and Samsung Galaxy are careening through me.
Yeah, the game just cracked wide open here for Samsung. They're able to get tremendous amount of pressure with 2 turrets in mid lane, huge minion wave pushed into the bottom lane, able to clean
On the back foot and slow.
Teleport coming in, but the Weaver's wall prevents it. Cuz gonna try. He can ult, he can flash, but it's half HP. Doesn't look at knocked back, but does get stunned up. Here's the ulti pop. This could be the team fight. Samsung not quite able to kill Cuz. This is the Taric ulti down. Got it, does him a bit early. Shotgun going to find the front line. That is not major damage. Stoneblade pops here by Khan. Staying alive a bit longer. Finds the silence. Push back into the team. Watch out for Prey. Down a half HP from a crit out of Ruler. This will be a disengage. Now on cooldown. 8,000 health left from the Baron. They're going to peel off his Quadridago's at about half HP. Weaver's wall looking for the engagement. They found the stun. Looking for the flashback. Prey going to stay alive, but Cuz going to lose his life. 1 for 0 on this. The re-engage, and they're going to get the second one. Godlike as Crown continues. 100% kill participation. 13 the battle.
The biggest difference is that we always talk about teams successfully using Taric and teams failing with it, is that you have to have forms of crowd control to force the fights and ensure the engagements during the invulnerability. Samsung just forced this so hard.
As another turret's going to fall right here, making it over 10k now. 10.5, Samsung Galaxy.
A strong showing here in game number 2 for Samsung as they continue to pressure the turrets. Here comes the Weaver's wall to help out with some isolated damage on mid.
Locks out BDD, and that means bot turret's going to fall mid lane, sure to drop as well. The damage is in. 2 more turrets have fallen. 15,000 almost to lead. The sun comes across. This could be the fight that closes the game. A knock up there, but no one's going to fall. It's only Prey dropping and Ruler safe on the backside. The chase continues to stun delay, and then because this Jarvan could be losing his life, he's going to stay alive a little bit longer. Ambition can't quite find the knockup, but a 5v4 as the team re-engages. Botlane inhibitor to fall. Cuz forced to retreat. Khan unable to do anything in the front line. A flash actually out. They were afraid of dying to Crown's damage output. 14-5, under 30 minutes. A stomp of a game so far for Samsung Galaxy. They've pulled in Khan. He can't survive, and maybe he can. As he's going to limp away and stay up there, but the chase into BDD. A little bit more as Cuz going to fall. The second one to drop is Gorilla. And a nice knockback by Crown, looking for another quadra. Not yet going to have it, though. BDD staying alive in the back lines. And it just simply doesn't matter. 2 versus 5. Samsung Galaxy will not be stopped. Crown, perfect kill participation. A sub 30-minute game 2 win for Samsung Galaxy.
Go in with the Shen, with the Sejuani. This is again Samsung with a very similar strategy and kind of expecting the evolution, the adaptation of
grow their advantages across these roles. Cuz gonna face second to Ambition. Suddenly it's gonna be 4 versus 1, and there's simply no way out. Explosive cast buys a second, but it doesn't matter. First blood for Crown.
Really nice proactive.
on plus control of the bottom side. So in the end, they do get an objective, not the first turret, but they do
A
get
couple of late kills from BDD in the first game as Khan using his ultimate to stay alive a little bit longer. Might have the damage though, with Spirit's Grave gonna buy some time. Killer comes in for a bit more. A few more autos to do it. The flash and chase! And that could be exactly what Longzhu needed. Khan with the solo kill.
whenever he wants, and there's no teleport for Longzhu to answer, so effectively bottom.
Knockup is there, getting a bit lower. The charm in, the barrier pop is going to be a re-engage back into the turret. Can they find the kills? The ulti pop for the Shen. The ultis are there, the shield is going to stay alive, and the stuns. The taunt coming across, Cuz going to drop for the first one. And look at the Goomba stomp forward. Ruler wants a bit more. BDD's walking
The turret, even though it could have been a slightly cleaner, they do get the kill, and again, instant teleport back up to top side.
May not be clean, but it's calculated. All the vision was put down. They knew
Your squad is mid lane out are going to fall as well. 2-0 on turrets. The Mountain Drake already there from a while ago. Know that and doesn't want to contest for this turret, so it will be an outer turret picked off, although Samsung Galaxy almost by default do get this Inferno.
Not often a trade you'll make at 23 minutes with Baron up, but no realistic Baron pressure there. From Longzhu, they will get the Inferno with the high value associated with Surrender Ground. Giving away an outer turret by no means is a big deal.
But who's leading? Maybe continuing mid lane, taking a couple hundred.
Crown just running over the map. Ambition now also invading on red side, and they might actually find each other.
Claw, which BDD's only really used to keep his team alive and stop the chase, but now Khan has gotten into the mid lane and ulti coming across the trade of them. As the Golden comes in only for a moment, now they're re-engaged on the Cuz. He's going to get low, but Pop Guild stay alive a little bit longer. Now on a Gorilla, chomp down, and that is a dead for Khan. The flash forward, the taunt is in. They're going to get the next one as Prey is going to fall as well. And the chase continues for Ruler, getting a double for the Tristana, and Kube gets the kill on top of this one, 4 for 0.
They've just taken over red side control. Suddenly Ambition's behind. The kills are confirmed. BDD can only watch in horror as the team goes down, and they'll hear that blood-curdling sound of Baron dying.
Nowhere to be found. Now, here come the Baroned up Samsung Galaxy
Explosive
players.
cast almost brought in Ruler, but not quite enough. Now BDD cleansing away, just barely stays alive. Will there be a re-engage? Khan getting lower and lower on health, at a half HP to get the ulti across to buy some time. Nice re-engage from Gorilla, but Prey so low he can barely even auto-attack. And no kills to be had, and not enough meaningful damage. His mid lane will still fall, despite Longzhu's best efforts.
Happy to keep fighting as the gold values are so low for Longzhu.
Next land. Explosive charge to hit there, and there we go. 5-2 in turrets, the 2-0 on Drakes as the Baron buff continues to push in as mid lane also under fire. Cuz not going to find anything.
So many people. We're talking. Ambition actually has got everyone after him.
He's got no flash, and there's the knockup. This could be enough to get one kill, but it would only be the second kill of the entire game because bot lane is still under fire. So though Prey gets his first kill, the inhibitor likely to fall. 5v4, teleport flank comes in for Khan. This is the big play that Longzhu needs.
They're trying to chain together the kills here. BDD has his ultimate as well for Talia.
And Khan's in this mix. Can they get Ruler gets over the wall? He's safe for this one. Cube might not be so lucky, but he jumps across as well. Maybe Corey JJ, the one sacrifice. He does not have flash, but to only get a single kill is not enough for Longzhu.
Again, the Baron buff here. Crown pushing on top side. They get another turret. And even though Longzhu chases...
Nothing like that. The stun on the front line to follow up. Not quite there, but the turret to fall.
Khan outside in enemy territory.
Damage on efficient stuns have already been used. The ulti's on cooldown by now. Down to 1,000 HP. A flash to get some of the people pushed around. Khan stun up, flashing away from the turret. The re-engage. They're going to find Kube. A bit of damage. He's going to go back to safety. A triple knockup for Gorilla. Is this the fight? BDD gets one. They're going to find a second now for number 3. out. Of course, the junglers there, but
Small
there's no
edges in that area. And now they're knocking at the door, and Khan is answering.
looking for this one. Half HP pops guilty, but how long can he stay alive? He's trying to take up the front line. Ulti coming across from Varus will find a couple of routes as the Terra Gold pops as well for the invulnerability to re-engage. In comes Crown, he can't even be touched. Pops the Silver for the slow, and the first one comes in as Trundle drops the second as well as Cuz is gone. The rocket jump forward, Ruler wants a third. They're gonna get a stun on Prey. He's to lose his life as well. Number 4 and 5 next up on the chopping block as BDD can only run away, and Opa's base won't lose without him, but the rest of the team ready to push through the bot lane. The wave already pushed the inhibitor. Easy to drop. Samsung Galaxy defying expectations. 3-0 was a likely result, but not in the way you expect here. As they look to knock down BDD, he can barely wave through the Protobelt to land, the stun, the root, the ace, and there is nothing left to stop Samsung Galaxy as they take down their first opponent. They are the first in the semifinals, and who can really stop this team?
What an impressive performance. Last year's runner-up. This year coming in with so much less excitement due to the performance in summer. Some of the key members, Crown, struggling a bit, but rallying so heavily here. Coming out with defiant strategies, executing on different team comps, utilizing Shen so well. Just so many things. Performing extremely well here for Samsung.
And casting Longzhu, because of their upstart nature, because of their young players who had not played a lot of games together, it always felt like, even with their impressive start to the season, when would the wheels come off? When will finally a team really suss them out? In certain series, KT was able to do that, but they won the title in unexpected fashion over SKT. They make it here on such a run of form, but Samsung did have the read. I said I had multiple points that Samsung needed to work on to be able to hold a candle to Longzhu. They were able to attack their weaknesses and also show us strengths they apparently didn't feel they needed to show in the group stage. They can keep these strategies hooked up and hold on to them. They've done it before. That makes it so hard to predict because you're like, maybe they don't have them. But the fact that they could bring them here in such a big match and win in as emphatic,
Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Ruler. Ruler, you guys were not very favored to win in this matchup because you were up against the Longzhu, the LCK champions who've been doing so well so far. Why do you think it was such a convincing win for Samsung today?
룰런스 우선 승리를 축하드리고요. 사실 많은 사람들은 LCK 1시드 팀인 롱주 팀이 이길 거라 예상했는데 많은 예상을 다 뒤엎고 승리가 놓쳤습니다. 이렇게나 압도적인 경기력으로 이길 수 있었던 원동력이 무엇이라고 생각하시나요?
일단 다전제가 되게 첫 번째 승리가 되게 중요한데 이거를 저희가 어떻게 잡아서 좀 쉽게 간 것 같기도 하고 저희가 좀 더 한타 때 집중력이 좋아서 그랬던 것 같아요.
So I think winning the first game of the best of 5 series was the most important factor, and overall I just think our team had a better focus in the team fights.
Well, you had a fantastic match as well, and that up versus Prey. What do you think of your own performance today?
특히 오늘 이제 프레이 선수 상대로 매우 정말 뛰어난 경기를 보여주셨는데요. 룰런 선수는 오늘 본인 스스로 경기를 어떻게 평가하시나요?
솔직히 첫 번째 경기 때는 제가 너무 긴장을 해서 막 한타 때도 그렇고 좀 실수하는 모습을 많이 보여드렸는데 그래도 긴장이 풀리기도 하고 이제 감독님이 너가 원딜 더 잘한다. 그러니까 그냥 열심히만 잘하기만 해라 해주셔가지고 좀 잘 풀렸던 것 같아요.
So for the first game, I was still nervous, and I think I made some small mistakes during the team fights. But after game 1, the head coach told me that you're a better ADC than Prey, so have confidence in yourself, and that made me more relaxed, and I think I was able to perform even better.
Well, you definitely showed something today, and now not time for the final yet. You still have a tough semifinal coming up against either Team WE or C9. Who do you think you're going to end up playing, and what do you think towards that semifinal?
이제 4강전이 남았는데요. 4강 대진으로는 WT팀이나 C9팀이 올라올 수 있는데 어떤 팀이 올라올 것 같고 어떤 팀이 올라오길 바라시는지 말씀해 주세요.
저는 개인적으로는 W팀이 올라갈 것 같긴 한데 그리고 제가 좀 미스틱 님이 선수가 원딜을 되게 잘하시잖아요. 그래서 꼭 한번 붙어보고 싶었는데 전 W팀이 그냥 올라와줬으면 좋겠어요. 올라왔으면.
So I think that WE has a higher chance to come to the semifinals. I think that Mystic is a fantastic ADC player, and I would like to play against him, and I'm really looking forward for that matchup.
Oh, fantastic. It will be a great matchup. Thank you very much, Ruler and Holman as well. What a victory by Samsung. Back over to you guys. you very much, guys. I'm here with Cuvée as well, who had an absolutely amazing series, and that over Khan. So first up, Cuvée, why do you think you were able to triumph over Khan so hard today?
큐 선수 승리를 축하드리고요. 오늘 이제 상대 탑라인의 칸 선수 상대로 어떻게 그렇게 좋은 경기력으로 승리를 거둘 수 있었는지 말씀해 주세요.
아무래도 탑 같은 경우에는 상성이 좀 많이 크거든요. 그래서 제 생각에는 제이스만 없으면은 제가 상성 쪽으로 2챔프라면 2챔프라고 그런 쪽에서 좀 많이 유리할 거라고 생각해서 이렇게 잘 된 것 같아요.
So at the top lane, I think the champion matchup is the most important factor, and I thought that as long as we ban Jace, then as long as we ban Jace, then whichever champion he picks, then I was confident that I can counter and play against him.
Okay, well, you had a great match, and so did the entire team. There were some question marks after group stage. What would you say changed in the week between we saw you last at group stage and this quarterfinal today?
삼성팀이 사실 조별 예선 때는 경기력이 최고조로 올라오진 않았는데 오늘 8강 때는 너무나 좋은 경기력으로 승리를 거두셨는데요. 조별 예선과 8강 사이 어떤 일로 어떻게 경기력을 끌어올리셨는지 궁금합니다.
아무래도 저희가 조별 예선 때 RNG한테만 졌었기 때문에 RNG가 우리하고 좀 다른 점이 분명히 있을 거라고 생각했어요. 그래서 그 부분을 찾다가 저희가 한타를 못하는 것 같다. 그냥 한타를 잘 해보자라고 해서 이렇게 잘 된 것 같아요.
So in group stage, we only lost twice to RNG. So we thought there's something that RNG has but we don't. And after analyzing, we thought that the reason was team fighting and that we just had a bad team fighting at that point. So we focused on improving our team fighting throughout the break, and yeah, the practice was pretty successful.
Yeah, and the team fights were on point today, so thank you very much. Congratulations, Cuvée. Back over to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. And how could I not talk to Crown after that monster performance? Crown, your AD carry ruler said that a lot changed for you guys after game one. You realized you could take it. Could you tell me how you felt before the series and how that changed for you as the series went on and after that game one?
이전 인터뷰에서 룰러 선수가 1경기 이후에 많은 팀원들이 긴장을 풀고 더욱 좋은 경기력을 보여줬다고 얘기하셨는데요. 크라운 선수는 이제 경기 시작 전이랑 경기 진행하면서 마음가짐이 어떻게 변했는지 말씀해 주세요.
저는 경기 시작 전부터 계속 그냥 시작 전이 아니라 며칠 전부터 그냥 준비하면서도 그냥 떨어지면 떨어지는 거고 올라가면 좋은 거고 약간 그런 식으로 마음을 비우고 해서 별로 긴장도 없었고 뭐 흥분도 별로 되지 않는 대신 이제 이기니까 엄청 기분은 좋은 것 같습니다. 네.
So before the match, even a couple days before, I thought that I shouldn't be too attached to the results, but just try to put my best into it. So I wasn't too nervous coming to the series, but definitely winning feels much better right now.
Well, when I talked to you at the group stage, you were very careful about thinking about a possible final or going further, but how would you say your confidence is now that you've beat BDD and beat the LCK champions that were rumored to maybe win the whole thing?
조별 예선 때 인터뷰에서 결승전 가고 더욱더 좋은 성적을 거두겠다 말씀하셨는데 이제는 실질적으로 LCK 1시드 팀 롱주 팀 꺾고 BDD 선수 꺾는 상황에서는 더욱더 자신감이 있을 것 같은데요. 지금 현 크라운 선수랑 삼성팀의 자신감이 어떨지 말씀해 주세요.
지금 저 개인적인 저의 뭐 자신감 이런 거는 딱히 없는 것 같아요. 그냥 어떤 상대를 만나도 내가 최선을 다 했으면은 뭐 저도 상관없고 이겨도 상관없어 약간 그런 마인드라서 그런 뭐 자신감 부분은 잘 모르겠어요. 그냥 그리고 뭐 저희 나머지 팀원들은 뭐 다 오늘 승리를 하기 전도 그렇고 하고 후도 굉장히 자신감이 오른 것 같습니다. 네.
So for me personally, I think my mindset is the same as group stage, that I just think regardless of who I play against and what the result is, I should just put my best into it. And for my teammates, I'm sure that their confidence is way higher compared to the group stage as we beat Ongzu.
Okay, finally, maybe you're always very careful in talking, but are you at least a bit proud of what you showed today? Because you had a monster performance, Crown.
사실 크라운 선수는 항상 되게 겸손한 모습으로 많은 그런 인터뷰를 하셨는데요. 그래도 오늘은 롱주 팀을 꺾고 정말 좋은 경기를 보여주셨는데 본인 스스로에게 그래도 좀 좋은 평가를 내려도 되지 않을까요?
뭐 게임 전체적인 부분에서는 괜찮은 플레이를 좀 했다고 생각은 하는데 그래도 이제 뭐 1대1 상황이나 2대2 상황이나 이런 부분에선 실수가 많았기 때문에 뭐 좀 자신감 부분은 자신감? 네. 그런 부분은 좀 떨어지는 것 같아요. 네, 이런 부분 인터뷰에서는. 네.
So even though I might have played a somewhat good performance for this series, I still think that I made some mistakes during the 1v1 and 2v2 small fights. So since there's area of improvement. I still want to be a bit more humble during interviews.
All right, always humble, but always performing. Thank you very much, Crown. Congratulations. And back over to you guys.
Wants to be more.
Right now he's considering the cannon, won on it previously, actually going to be taking it this game as well.
Oh man, so right now I see so much early push.
Shut down the counter matchup.
This feels like a bait. Shie and Mystic are available. Body slam goes forward, the explosive charge pops. Condi runs for his life. Now it's just burning. But somebody heal forced to be used. First blood picked up by Mystic.
And you have to question
All right, Tower's going to force a Bear and Mystic. Do they now back and pull off some sort of swap, alleviate the pressure for 957? Risky if they chase it up. Instead, Shie's going to go for a nice cheeky roam up top.
He's got an angle on it, but he wants right to reward.
Waiting for the flash and just so easily secured. 9-5 to the top. So what else can Team WE take away?
Well, right now, by giving up bottom, they're trying to take. I think Samsung should actually be very happy with this outcome right now. The fact that they're able to get to gold on Tristana, and it's just a matter of what they're trying to pull off after the fact.
Cube's looking for the 1v1 with 957. Going to be coming in. Stand United. Featherstorm buys enough time. The root holds Cube in place. 957 saves Mystic's life. Shie completes the teleport. Rip walks forward, and 957 gets the third of the game for WE.
It was a bait by Mystic right there. Cube nearly had the burst, but he got so much out
if both Castle and Shen can deal it, will hold the point.
Right, flash quickness into the knockup. Crown is going to survive just long enough to get away. The Ignite ticks down. Riptor closes it out as Shie dashes forward. All right, now Cube is going to be under further pressure. Rip walks up for Shie. Slicing Maelstrom will buy some time. It's 1,000 hit points to burn 3. Cube is going to try to turn it around. They're hitting away on Shie.
Summer spells, it was just a Jarvan ultimate, and they already had the cast and split pushing. Pop down the Rift Herald. They're going for it all.
They feel confident enough to use it very late.
Featherstorm used by Mystic to stay alive there. 957 and the Stand United help Shie get yet another gold advantage. This tower's going to fall as well.
Yeah, Condi as well, consistently pressuring Samsung away from the aggressive zone, building the full tank support version of the Gragas. 6,000
statistics, pushing the vision into Samsung's territory, and it can fall backwards. Body slam used to catch out Ambition. Flag and drag gonna get him to safety. Blasco buys some time, but look at 957. Flashes over the wall and confidently gets another.
Game 1, WE.
8,000 gold lead before Baron. Extend that to just shy of 10.
Top at just the right time to catch Cube and start that snowball. And now, with the Baron, just setting up that perfect 1-3-1.
Also, so low. Waiting for that last final moment.
All right, body slam and barrel has been used by Condi. Cataclysm comes out. Featherstorm will buy some time for Mystic if he needs it. Doesn't just yet. Ambition's the target. Finding the feathers fly, and Mystic runs for his life. The blades and the quills get a second of the fight. The base is broken open, and before 25 minutes, Team WE are pushing for the Nexus.
This is at least 2 inhibitors, but they got a chance to go for a game. They still got 20 seconds on Ambition and 30 on Cube.
There's not enough in the tank for Samsung to defend. 5 on 3. Crown has to pull off a miracle as Ruler's trying his best to wave clear. Baron empowered cannon minion.
This is looking more like the potentially shaky Samsung that we saw from just isolated against this level 17 Caston, by the way. A 4-level advantage on the split pushing camp.
Oh boy, that is ridiculous. And of course, because Crown showed top, Team WE used that momentary 4v3 and instantly push into the base. There's a body slam, flash. They get the kill before the Radiance can even come down. Cube's doing what little he can of that slicing Maelstrom, but he's the man that gets cut down. Ambition picks up the first and only kill of the game in favor of Samsung before being taken down himself. And Shie's hourglass prevents any further casualties. A 14-1 kill score. Team WE crush Samsung in game 1.
And what a way to open up the series for Team WE.
A rumble here, so now even early to mid-game before 2 items, WE have a lot of potency. It is about as trademark as can be from Team WE, but Samsung have options. We saw
Galio, and you know, in the previous game, she had such a great Cassidy performance. I'll get back to that in just a moment. Super easy first blood. Ambition just reads Condi like a book.
And Condi was down. They're trying to pull something, but I don't even know if they can win the 2v2.
All right, the flag and drag gets a knock up into the taunt. The CC's been chained flawlessly.
He's out.
The Call of the Void comes out. Flash for flash over the wall. Ambition. Still 100 hit points to go through. Now Crown low on mana. He can't do anything more. Wits and War passes the double. join the fight. Teleport comes down, the flag and drag flash gets the knock up onto Rula, and the Cosmic Radiance will land. That's not going to be enough of a Monsoon, and CoreJJ, the first of the fight. That's a flash forward from Rula. They've swapped sides. Rula's now running for his life, and Shie with the Winds of War. The flash, the Durant taunt, that gets another. This fight's getting messy as the Dazzle sets up a stun for Ben to set up a kill.
Here.
Three-man body slam from Ambition, and now everybody turns their attention to the Crown. He's going to get dropped, taken down, and Team WE trade. There's the vision toggle. The engage comes down onto Rula. Also gets the hero's entrance from Shie. But the Cosmic Radiance has already been thrown down by Ben. The attention gets focused onto Rula. Nethergrass holds Shie in place. All of the Void goes out as well as the Void Swarm. Those little crabs are looking for blood. Condi forced to run defensively. Samsung survived the engage. Body slam comes up from Ambition. Condi's knocked backwards. He's got no flash available, and Rula gets his first of the game.
So they pick up a kill here, Trevor. But
Janna, who they didn't focus immediately, which is what they have excelled at before. That's why you have to kill the Janna first.
A game-saving team fight at 12 minutes, it sounds weird to say, but with the draft, that's, even if you trade down a little bit, if you get your 80 carry the gold early, which turrets and minions provide, then you're doing...
Performance is just not what we're used to seeing at a Team W. You can see the pressure that they may have been able to defend against, that they lose by
going on around fight, and maybe it's all over. Bit of damage onto Shie, but it's all about that. Starting the Baron is probably the only way Samsung can decisively lose. But
trying to go for it.
Condi's looking for the fight. Samsung is split up. This could be good. Rula gets a lot of shields and heals. The Radiance is interrupted by the Monsoon, but a beautiful equalizer. That's the first. The second. Now Mystic is looking for support, trying to chase down Ambition. Ambition's holding on. Take another 10, 15 minutes before it's really equalized.
They had a fed Camille who could 1v1 Rumble. And it's
on to CoreJJ.
There we go. It's Condi as well as the backup. The taunt comes down, but they haven't got the kills. The healing is so good. Look at the suppression down into Mystic. He's going to get shut down. Cosmic Radiance keeps him alive. There's still not enough follow-up damage. Somehow, WE are unable to find anything. QV saves the day, and Rula turns it around. That Cosmic Radiance was so close to being game-changing.
But CoreJJ played that as perfectly as a flashless Janna can. He waited out all the CC, and because Team WE wasn't coordinated enough to threaten beforehand, they got wrecked.
Watching for the turn here, though. The Baron steal potential is real.
Cuba's just going to kill Condi.
That would stop.
Well, Condi's running away with his life, cannot flag and drag into the pit, and the son of Baron will be unable to help out his team now. One more house, not quite as exciting, and finally takes him down. QV, such a great
threat that they can get through.
Samsung are making this Galio Jarvan combo look mortal, but they're trying again.
All right, let's take a look. There's the Monsoon to buy some time. Cosmic Radiance will land, and that will keep Condi alive a few seconds longer, but Ambition sticks around on the front line. Crown is bouncing the Malefic Visions from target to target, and Cube gets himself a double kill from 0-6-1 in game 1 to 6-1-3. Cube's Gnar has taken over this game, and Samsung are setting up on the Nexus.
Just another picture-perfect fight for Samsung in dealing with that combo. Everyone able to withstand the burst. They're going to win 28 minutes in.
They absolutely will. Condi and Shie running for their lives. The Nexus is focused down, and Samsung Galaxy even the series 1-1.
Not often do you see two back-to-back the early turret blood bot lane. Talia still available. Let's have that early push onto the Orianna. It's a good wave clear on both sides here. 2v2. Definitely gonna have.
And that's why Samsung is threatening.
Keep your eyes on this dive. The latest
Giving up the turret for it.
The latest first blood at Worlds get him in 17 minutes and 41 seconds. A little over 70 seconds away. A tower will die before a champion does.
Good job with that with this red buff.
Yeah, Team WE cannot hold into the inner turret, so the second of the game will fall. Clear of Orianna and Cho'Gath will buy some time.
It all depends if W wants to sit and defend.
Mission.
They're going to look for it.
Dead.
First blood will be picked up by Rula onto Shie, the latest of World 2017. Tower is the focus as well. Going to drop that one. Third tower of the game.
But that only happened because Team WE tried to get, because they need to have a lot. They need to play around this Baron, unless WE can get the fight.
Body slam was interrupted there. Condi still got Cataclysm available, but look at the Radiance. That's going to buy so much time. Now it's a 5v4. Good shockwave in reply. 957 gets the feast out. It's a 1-for-1 jungler for support. Cube gets a taunt up, knocked back, and Shie's dropped down. His flash means nothing. Samsung Samsung Galaxy are running away with this fight as they're trying to run Ben and Mystic down. Mystic takes a couple more volley shots to the face and ends up being a 1-3 in favor of Samsung.
And there was 21 minutes of pain leading up to that moment of the surgical demolition from Samsung. WE goes for the fight, but they just don't get the clean initiation. The Taric ultimate ends up going down.
Engage comp, which is really all you can describe WE's earlier. Delayed the game. The Shen's power, just insane.
They've played this game before. They know how to start out the game, and they're just going through the motions right now.
Really
Samsung
nice.
Still being fairly confident. Here's Ambition.
All right, Ambition's got the Stand United on his head. Mystic is able to buffer the escape on that rocket jump. Now it's a full-on 5v5. Shockwave pulls back too, but it's not only the front line. 4JJ gets feasted down, and Samsung win. They get the first kill. Their damage dealers went untouched.
It's the double lock. It meant that the Shockwave did almost nothing. Both of them popped, negated all the burst damage, and from there they're looking for another turn.
Yeah, Cube's gonna look for that taunt flash possibility. Not gonna find the target. Ben gets shut down as the Weaver's Wall locks him out.
Right there. Mystic couldn't get through Shen. Samsung had the goal with those seed shots. They Chaleo all around with the double mountain. That was easy. But Samsung is also just making it look that easy.
Cutting through that tower like a hot knife through butter. Inhibitor falls as well. WE, they don't fancy themselves any opportunity for an engage yet.
Yeah, and Team WE has probably just waited too long to find these fights. They were never able to orchestrate that right engage, and it's the goal that is really paying off right now. It's just a 3-inhib destruction by Samsung. Team WE, the reason they're not engaging is because the game just ends on an engage, and they're hoping for some type of lucky fight with Mystic, but Samsung is not the team to give it to.
Trying to find an opportunity. Cosmic Radiance starts getting channeled, and Condi will stay alive just a little while longer, but the Chain of Corruption spreads from 957. He's forced to flash back away. Now Ambition takes a couple of autos. Look at those shields and the lockets and the heals. The third inhibitor falls. Samsung, despite the Magi's 35 minutes, there's the next dragon. Not an Elder, however.
Pushing. They're even just pulling them off the turret with another Taliyah wall.
Yeah, that rapid fire cannon's gonna keep Ruler safe as well if needed. There's the engage from Condi. Can't even finish the Cataclysm. He just gets dropped where he stands. Between Crown and Ruler, they destroy him. Team WE, last Bastion, last Nexus turret, last chance in a 4v5. Cosmic Radiance start getting channeled, and Ben will get split away from the team. Mystic goes down before he does. 957 and Shie, the last people standing. It will not matter, it will not care. And Samsung Galaxy are one win away from a rematch in the finals with SKT.
And that game was just pure.
They're very experienced on it, and now 957 might find himself in this different kind of area when now he is actually on the pressure choice to counter matchup, but that is not how he usually.
Already though, 4JJ's roamed after the level 2, they're going for it.
All right, that's a flash taunt coming in from Crown. Flash away from Shie. He dodges the Sonic Wave, but Samsung are not yet done. Flash forward, flash in. That's a two-man knockup. Shie and Condi are in trouble. Condi's getting good damage down onto Ambition. The Resonating Strike connects. Winds of War tags. First blood picked up by CoreJJ. Now Condi's 957, no access to that slicing maelstrom. Level 5s are coming in. Flash away, gets the stun down and the knockup. 957 turns that around. Now into 2v2. The knockback from the seismic shove, and Shanghai erupts in noise. The Justice Punch is interrupted, and Condi gets another one.
Which is the top side of the map. He's going back on Ambition.
Right, fight. Ambitious Lee Sin gets the hero's entrance as Condi's forced to flash for his life. The wall, I think, interrupted the Justice Punch. Shie gets another kill. Look at the volume.
Lars there, Kennan's chasing.
Looking for some unworked ground. Gets off a couple of shots.
Watch for CoreJJ.
Core doesn't find a target. CoreJJ gets the knockup. Hamilton escapes. Condi survives. Condi lives.
Maximum way.
Oh, we're not going to see
Time
the
for
magical
dive.
outplay because it's tower dive time. Slicing Maelstrom into the knockup, and that done for the kill. Condi sends his regards. Ambition's looking for one back, but there's support. Shie's come up. Let's go for another tower dive, boys. Shie's got the backup of Condi. And
Galleon on a wall.
957, not going to
Got
be
him.
enough. Ambition gets one back, and WE, they've bitten off more than they can
By
shoot.
Samsung Galaxy, but Samsung on the bot side trying to get something.
All right, Cosmic Radiance has been thrown down by Ben. This will keep him alive, but how much longer is the question? Flash comes up from Mystic. Torch Flash comes down from Crown. And Ruler will secure the kill, but it's at the cost of Ambition and maybe maybe an Infernal Drake. At this point in time, we've equaled the number of kills of the previous 39 minutes.
Yeah, that was not Ambition's best.
Instant teleport down. Now where's the engage? CoreJJ can look for the flash.
Oh,
the
he's dead.
dash, the quickness, the three-man knockup into the hero's entrance. Look at the knockup and the damage down. 957 though with the slicing maelstrom is doing what he can to turn it around. It's too little, it's too late, and he's down. Crown gets another. Ruler got the first, and Ben will get hyper killed by Cubase Gnar.
All the threats separated there for WE. They could not consolidate.
And then, as you mentioned, the beautiful turn with the Rakan and Galio. It's exactly what Samsung needed to get back in this game.
Towards Rift Herald, so Condi's here.
Now trying to steal.
I don't know if they will be able to. He's going to get picked up. Very good channel there on the flag and drag 100 after this tower push. And how much stock do you put in Mystic's Cogmore? He's 6-1.
Also getting really good usage out of it. Strategically, it pushes them back mid lane and opens up room for Cloud Drake. So we'll give that one a good grade.
Nicely done. Well done, Ambition. Samsung Galaxy pick up their first dragon of this particular game.
And that is really where it is right here for WE. They would have hit Cannon if he went in a straight line, had to back away. Dodge it, wasn't there fast enough. Gnar gets a free.
You could go for a steal though, that's up in the air if Samsung stays on this.
Condi's done it before, but look at the flash taunt interrupted, secured by Ruler. Samsung peel away. Now Team WE trying to find the fight if they can. Crown is down. 957 flashes forward. Protobells to go in. Won't find a big stun though, and the rest of WE cannot close the distance. 957 cover too many screens. Flash for flash, and the Weaver's Wall will slow down Cube. I think he's going to have Hop available fairly soon. Going back and forth on the autos. Mega Gnar's about to pop, but he
start to be the name of the game with the Caitlyn. That also adapted with people getting better at neutralizing those glory tanks on this Team WE team, but also that they're just not as practiced of needing to play against this. This used to be an incredibly common style to play against. Samsung clearly super practiced at it, and now both SKT and SumSam may be on their way to the World Finals. One split push forces you into decision making.
Also, opting out of the big damage from the Wombo here is important for Samsung.
Yeah, but
interaction you see very frequently. Cubase's Mega Gnar, by the way, timed out, and he's currently looking to get angry once more. That passive bar not available to stack just yet. The inhibitor has fallen. WE still have not pulled the trigger. It's a 6,000 gold deficit. They need to find something perfect, and they're going to get through Ruler's flash as well as his heal. Mystic's flash is now down after CoreJJ trades it for a flash quickness engage. Crown charges up the Duran shield, doesn't fire the trigger. Cubase's about to get excited. Here comes 957 from behind. That's a dunk down. The Cosmic Radiance is buying some time. Ruler flashes and heals to safety. He gets one. The Gnar into the wall. Triple kill picked up for Ruler. Ben's flashed away to safety. Now she aced the target. Ruler not gonna find the quadra kill as Crown takes him down, and Shanghai is silenced. Samsung are setting their sights onto the Nexus turrets. Ben is running for his life. Ambition will not be able to take him down. And Samsung Galaxy set their sights on the Summoners Cup. They take down Team WE and qualify for a rematch with SK Telecom in the Championship Finals.
Clinical is the word, Jad. Clinical is the word to describe Samsung Galaxy. After the game one missteps from level one, from there they were able to play methodical. From there they denied all the Wombo engage that WE kept opting into. They do book that rematch with SK Telecom T1. Same roster expected to start, as we have not seen Haru outside of a single game. But kind of the amusing thing for me to take away is that we come into a world final with SK Telecom, and yet the cold, calculating, adaptive team is not SK Telecom. It's Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah, you ask me who played better during the bracket stage of this tournament between SKT and Samsung, and I think the answer is Samsung as far as the way they clinically destroy their opponents. You can't talk about strength of schedule. There will be tons of analysis done figuring out who will be favored between SKT and Samsung, but this team has adapted so well, and they do it in such a destructive